morning, Grizzlies! Today is Tuesday, May 27th, and I'm Mia.
And I'm Ashley.
And here's what's going on at CHS today. Today is National Grape Day,
National Grape Popsicle Day,
and National Cellophane Tape Day.
Students, if you have picked up your yearbook, go by room 52, and if you would like to purchase a yearbook, go by the finance office to pay for it and then collect it from room 52.
Students, if you received a summer school form, please have your parent or guardian fill out the form and then return it to your counselor by next Wednesday, May 28th.
Library news. Seniors, all items are due by Friday, May 23rd. You cannot walk at graduation if you have fines.
9th and 11th grade, all items are due by Thursday, June 5th. Your unpaid fines will put you on the LOP list next year.
Students, the sophomore class wants to wish you a kiss goodbye. Don't leave without a Hershey kiss to your favorite senior. Goodbye kisses. What is it? A handful of Hershey kisses delivered during 6th period on May 28th. Where to buy? From room 55, Miss Cardwell. From the sophomores, $2 a bag. Get one from your senior friends, or yourself for a year well done. Hershey kisses.
College Career News Scholarships. Make sure you visit bit.ly/CentralHS scholarships to apply.
Stay to know and be sure to follow CentralHS_College Career on Instagram.
Hey Grizzlies, want to get your driver's license? Want to do it fun and easy? Want to be able to help out Central High School? Well, go to this QR code, sign up. Driving made easy and fast. Senior News, Senior Walks will be held at each of Central Unified's elementary schools on June 3rd and June 5th. Dates and times for each site are listed on the sign-up link. To participate, please sign up. You need to sign up by May 30th. Use this QR code to sign up.
Ag News, here's what's happening on Ag News today. Remember, Grizzlies, Spring Banquet is on May 28th at 6 p.m. in the CHS gym. If you would like to RSVP or purchase dinners, pick up a paper from your local ag teacher.
And that's all the ag news we have for you today, Grizzlies, and we will see you at the barn.
Sports news. Anyone wanting to play sports next year for Central High School needs to get a physical and fill out the necessary forms. If you have any questions, email Mr. Young, the athletic director, at christopheryoung@centralunified.org.
Ladies, interested in being part of Central's tennis team next year? If so, join our Google Classroom or follow our Instagram page. Summer practices and details will be posted on there. Again, use this QR code to sign up.
In America's cities and towns today, flags will be placed on graves and cemeteries. Public officials will speak of the sacrifice and the valor of those whose memory we honor. I have no illusions about what little I can add now to the silent testimony of those who gave their lives willingly for their country. Words are even more feeble on this Memorial Day, for the sight before us is that of a strong and good nation that stands in silence and remembers those who were loved and who in return loved their countrymen enough to die for them. Yet we must try to honor them, not for their sakes alone, but for our own. And if words cannot repay the debt we owe these men, surely with our actions we must strive to keep faith with them and with a vision that led them to battle and a final sacrifice. Our first obligation to them and ourselves is plain enough. The United States and the freedom for which it stands, the freedom for which they died, must endure and prosper. Their lives remind us that freedom is not bought cheaply. It has a cost. It imposes a burden. And just as they, whom we commemorate, were willing to sacrifice, so too must we, in a less final, less heroic way, be willing to give of ourselves. Each died for a cause he considered more important than his own life. Well, they didn't volunteer to die. They volunteered to defend values for which men have always been willing to die if need be. The values which make up what we call civilization. And how they must have wished, in all the ugliness that war brings, that no other generation of young men to follow would have to undergo that same experience. As we honor their memory today, let us pledge that their lives, their sacrifices, their valor shall be justified and remembered for as long as God gives life to this nation. And let us also pledge to do our utmost to carry out what must have been their wish, that no other generation of young men will ever have to share their experiences and repeat their sacrifice. Earlier today, with the music that we have heard, and that of our national anthem, I can't claim to know the words of all the national anthems in the world, but I don't know of any other that ends with a question and a challenge as ours does. Does that flag still wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? That is what we must do.
Please stand for the flag salute. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's weather is sponsored by yesterday's Memorial Day. Again, don't forget who sacrificed for us so we can be free. Today's a high of 90 to low of 62. It's getting warmer this week, Grizzlies. Drink lots of water and stay cool. The dad joke of the day. Why are piggy banks so wise? Well, they're filled with common sense.
That's all the news today, Grizzlies, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, X, and TikTok at CentralHS_. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Mia.
And we will see you later.